friends, sitting here tonight putting my little knife display all back together, and I decided to lay out some eye candy for you. This is my humble collection of Sodbuster Juniors, and you know I love my Sodbusters. But while doing so, I realized I still had two knives sitting here in the box, and the first one is this Kershaw knife. I believe I showed this to y'all. It was a Culpeper, but I think it was supposed to be a giveaway, so we need to figure out a giveaway on that knife. The second one is this one here, and look at this big old case box. That is a big box. Let me show you. This is the normal size case box that most case knives come in. And that box has got to be at least an inch longer. Check that out. Deeper too. So if you want to hang out with me here for a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and unbox that knife, check out and see what it's all about. Also got a couple other knives in this video and a little bonus at the very end. So make sure you stick to the end and check that out. So we got the yellow synthetic smooth Sodbuster number 00038. Born on November 23rd of 2021, and this one's in that chrome vanadium steel. All right, and everybody likes that chrome vanadium steel because it gets razor sharp. All right, so there's a knife. Let's see what we got in here. We got this little packet. All right, let's see here. Case copperhead, and then look down bottom. We got a Kyle Lamb Hunter. Now, I went back and looked to see about that Kyle Lamb Hunter. That sucker was $329, and it was out in 2021. So that was an expensive knife. All right, let's put this box away and get down to business here. Alrighty, there she is. Big old case Sodbuster. Chrome vanadium, yellow synthetic handles, blades nice and centered. Those are nylon, that's what they make those handles out of. You know, this is a work knife. It's not meant to be, you know, a showpiece, but check that out. That was a good looking Skinner blade, got a nice point, nail nick. You know, it's always a little bit small. I wish they'd make that a little bigger. But check out how that chrome vanadium has kind of a stonewash finish. There's our Tang stamp, Case XX, and USA 3138 chrome vanadium. Got brass pins in there holding everything together. And that yellow synthetic nylon is a little bit more rounded and thicker than the bones. Alright. Don't feel too bad out of the box. Let's see if it'll shave. It'll cut 2 out of 3 hairs, but that's not good enough. Alright. We'll try to shave with that. It's going to give us a rash. So let me grab my strop and let's put it on the compound side. I don't really feel a burr on it, but let's just go ahead and run it half a dozen times on the side with the compound. Now, I don't really load my strops too much with the compound. I just keep enough on there to give it a little bit of grit, and then I keep the other side clean. And these Skinner blades, you gotta twist it right there at the end and get that full blade. A little bit more difficult than a more pointed blade. Alright, so let's flip that over and just go ahead and do it on just the plain leather side. Now, as you can see, I'm getting a little compound carried over to that side, and that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. That's kind of what I want to do. I just don't apply any to that second side. But I'm alright just having a little bit of carryover on there. Alrighty, so that should do it. Let's see. Clean off that compound off the blade there with a little wet towel. It feels a little sharper. Don't feel bad. Let's see what she'll do. Oh yeah, much better. That's all you need sometimes is a leather strop. Now if I just keep working that blade on that leather strop, I will keep it hair shaving sharp. Just gotta not let it get away from me. Alright, let's clean that off, and it's a little stiff, could use a little oil. And also, that chrome vanadium steel, you got to keep some oil on it. I use my One Angry Kid premium knife oil and protectant because it is food grade safe, and I can cut my apples, my bananas, whatever food I want to prep, and I don't have to worry about ingesting any chemicals or anything like that, because everything in this oil is food grade. One Angry Kid knife oil. Alright, now my website is down from the hurricane, but I'm going to have another batch of oil ready here soon, and I will have the website up again probably mid-November 2024. So bear with it another week, and I'll have that website up, and you can get you some of this One Angry Kid knife oil in my leather strops again. I also like to get that back spring there. Yeah, make sure nothing rust on it anywhere. And I wipe the whole knife down and then just clean it off of a rag so it's not excessively wet. Alright, so here is the Sodbuster Junior, the normal Sodbuster everybody gets. As you can see, the full-size Sodbuster is 4 5/8 just in the handle, while the Junior is only 3 3/4. And the blade is 3 1/8 on that big Sodbuster, and it's only 2 1/2 on the Sodbuster Junior. And I'm talking about the cutting edge, not the entire blade, just the sharpened edge of it. But quite a bit bigger, isn't it? Also, the large one, check that out. It's got kind of a built-in finger choil right there with no hot spots. See how it's perfect for your finger to fit in it right there like that and hold it? That's two things. It'll keep it from closing on you while you're using the knife, and when you do close it, it keeps you from cutting your finger. See? Keeps you from cutting your finger. Pretty cool. Now the little Sodbuster Junior, it really doesn't have that. I mean, it doesn't have any hot spots. It's rounded, but it's different shaped. It kind of doesn't incorporate that feature, but you got to be careful with that one. So, it's not my first large Sodbuster though, because I already had this orange one I got in Lake Placid. You know, that place where they made that movie about that big alligator. But this one here, this one's in stainless steel. And I have used this knife a lot. I was my barbecue knife for a long time. But I always wanted one in the chrome vanadium because even though that stainless steel gets really sharp, that chrome vanadium just seems to get a little bit sharper. And you can see, I'm trying to show you here, the difference. See that on the left is a chrome vanadium and on the right is a stainless steel. Chrome vanadium, I don't know if you can see it, it just almost has like a stonewash look to it. And then it gets a patina on it the more you use it. So it is pretty cool. But that's my two large Sodbusters. Now I know they make a red one, but I think I'm fine with just the orange and stainless right here, and the yellow in chrome vanadium right here. So, yellow synthetic handles, you know. I got a little thing for those, and I'm starting my own little collection. So now I got a large and a regular Sodbuster Junior. And I also have my case fishing knife that I just did a video on here recently. and my little single-bladed trapper with its Warncliffe blade. And these might be the cheapest knives in the case lineup, but they're also one of my favorites. So let me go ahead and show you this fishing knife like I promised. Of course, you got the fillet knife there, and then you have this second blade here. It has a D-hooker at the end right there, and it's also got that bottle opener. And then along here, well, that's not sharp, that's a descaler. And you also have a hook sharpening stone right there in the handle. You can see I've been using it, and it actually smells like sheep head still. Should have cleaned the inside out a little bit better, but what a great fishing knife that is. I just carry that in my pocket all the time now. Now this one, this little Warncliffe blade mini trapper, this thing is just awesome opening boxes with that Warncliffe blade, and it is just one of the handiest knives in my collection. So there they are, my 4 yellow synthetic knives, and put that back where it goes, right there. That way everything looks nice and organized. But alright friends, thanks for watching my little video. Let me know what kind of giveaway you think we should do with this Kershaw Culpeper. Other than that, like I said, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Subscribe to the channel and like the video if you like the content. And other than that, stay safe out there. And here is your final bonus. Check out the birds. I went fishing. I didn't catch anything, but I got pooped on. I shouldn't have got so close to them. So, there you go. Y'all have a good night.